Today I'm going to talk about the Protege guitars. So what goes behind the Protege guitars. Building good guitars has always been my mantra. The idea behind Protege guitars, it's something which is simple, timeless design that people will not be sick of looking at it to a certain extent. So if you look at most of our guitars for the Proteges, you get a very simple rosette over here, and I have a couple of Proteges here. They're all very simple, wood rosette with just lines. That's it. So that's really something which you will not get bored of it in time to come. The design is timeless, and not only that, there are many things that actually goes inside the instrument that actually differentiate Protege from what's actually available in the market. So what you can see here on this instrument here, these are ridge slide fingerboards. That's something that we use on all the Protege guitars. We want to do at the same time when we build guitars, we want to be responsible as well to the environment. We want to only use sustainable wood for our guitars. So ridge slide fingerboard, some of the guitars you actually see on Proteges are layered wood. So layered wood, what you can see, this is a D1. Okay, this is a Protege D1. This is a layered wood spruce with a layered wood mahogany back and side. So that's something which is extremely sustainable. All these are sustainable materials as well. And right now we have down here, this is a dyed Purple Heart bridge that we have here. It's a solid wood. We make it dyed so that it's a little bit like ebony, which most people are actually used to ebony for bridges. But these are all sustainable wood. There's nothing which is harming the trees in all our forests in that aspect. Other than this sustainable wood that we're actually using for Protege guitars, we put a lot of details into the design of the bracing as well, and as well as the tone wood that actually we are using. In our Protege layered wood series and solid top series, what you can see is something common inside the instrument. It's a slanted back bracing. So if you look at this slanted back bracing, what it does is actually it boosts what we believe that it boosts the bass frequencies of the instrument, and giving this instrument, especially layered wood or instruments of this price level, a little bit more bass response. That's basically what most of the consumers actually want, and when we talk to them, that's basically what they are telling us. And of course, if you look at the cuffling inside, it's actually reverse cuffling. So what does the cuffling does? It actually provides a gluing surface between the top and the sides, but at the same time it strengthens the sides to make it stiff, so that the vibration is actually not lost between the top and the back, because we want the maximum amount of vibrations for the top and the back. That's how the guitar works. That's the dynamism of the instrument. And other things is even the neck made of sustainable wood as well. This NATO, specially designed bridge. Actually, if you look closer, you can actually see that this bridge design increases the break angle of the strings over the saddle. So that will give it a more torque on the entire system, and there will be so it actually engages the top a lot better, and make it sound better as well. Bone nut and saddle, that's something most of the guitars at this price point, they just use plastic, or ABS for that matter. So we are very particular about the bone, the nut and saddle that actually we use, because what you can see here is that the string is resting on the saddle. So the energy that's from the strings actually transfers from the strings down to the saddle as the medium, before it actually transfers to the bridge and the rest of the top. So you can see how important that the saddle is basically. If you're using a very flimsy material such as plastic or ABS, you're going to take away a lot of that that energy and frequency away from the vibrating strings. And then you're losing out a lot. You're not maximizing the energy basically that's in the system. That's result in maybe a poorer tone response. That's something that we don't want to happen on the Protege guitars. So that's the reason why we use only premium quality bone, nut and saddle. All our tone wood that we use are actually air dried for about 6 to 8 years naturally. Air dried wood basically gives a more stable, and not only just stability but also we call it seasoning of the wood as well. That's a very important part of the air drying process as well. Basically, we try to give the best, the best wood to generate the best possible sound tone. If you look at basically almost all our steel string guitars actually come with a cutaway. So cutaway actually provides a lot more comfort when you're trying to reach on the higher frets down the fingerboard, to allow easy access as you play. That I think direct from the manufacturer to the consumer is something which is very critical, because if you look at maybe brands like consumer brands like Daiso, there's a reason why they can control their prices at an unbelievable price of $2. That's something that we are trying to do at the guitar shop as well. We want to provide a guitar that is good and reliable. That's the reason why I believe all Protege guitars actually come with a 6 months warranty from the guitar shop. That's something that I don't think you will see in the Singaporean market. Okay, the Protege is available in two most common shapes right now that's available in the market. One is what I have in hand here, is called the Dreadnought. Okay, and the other one that I have here on my left, it's the Triple O. So these are the two shapes that we are focusing on. As well as the back end side, we are only using two kinds. This is mahogany. You see here, this is mahogany back end side. This is Makassar ebony back and side. Once again, we didn't want to use rosewood for the sake that it's actually on the CITES list. So it's actually a protected wood. So what we want to do is something which is sustainable, that's not on CITES, that's internationally recognized as sustainable. So what you see here, it's Indonesian Makassar ebony back and side for our 2 series. Okay, and for 1 series, this is a mahogany back and side. Other than the 2 shapes that we speak about, the Dreadnought and the Triple O, the Proteges are also available in travel size. That's the Model T1. We have it available in both a solid top as well as a laminate top. And other than that, we also have classical guitars. So if you happen to be at the website, you will actually see that we have actually a range of classical guitars from 3/4 size, which is perfect for just starting out, small kids, to a full size classical guitar, and as well as both laminated top and solid top classical guitars. We only do one thing at Protege Guitars, that's to make the perfect beginner guitar.